Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Sure.
Mr. Garbow, as you know, a big set of concerns of Republicans on the committee has been the need for increased transparency and accountability. That touches a number of different issue areas affecting your office, including handling FOIA requests. One of the most disturbing emails we came across in doing this work was about a FOIA request, and out of your office, the top legal office of EPA came an email with regard to a FOIA request. Quote, "Unless something has changed, my understanding is that there are some standard protocols we usually follow in such FOIA requests. One of the first steps is to alert the requester that they need to narrow their request because it is overbroad, and secondarily, that it will probably cost more than the amount of dollars they agreed to pay. Unless and until they respond to that and tell us they will pay more, we usually tell them in writing that we're suspending our response to their request until they get back to us," close quote. Now, this was not a suggestion about a specific request. As is very clear, this is a description of, quote, standard protocols. Do you think that's appropriate?
I do not, Senator, and I can tell you that if confirmed, the only standard of practice with respect to FOIA that I will condone and promote in the Office of General Counsel is to look at the request and to apply the law.
And in the case of this particular email, what was the consequence of this advice and this email coming from this individual in your office?
I'm unfamiliar with the email, Senator, and so I don't know what the consequence was.
If you could get back to us regarding any negative consequence related to that email, because to date I know of none.
I will look into that, Senator.
And that is re-asking a question we sent in writing 4 months ago and has not been responded to. Now, pursuant to this sort of discussion related to Gina McCarthy's nomination, EPA has agreed to move forward with mandatory retraining of their workforce on FOIA, on records management, on the use of personal email accounts, and you've agreed to issue new guidance pending completion of an audit by the Inspector General. Can you apprise us of the progress of all of that and your commitment to it?
Senator, I'd be happy to tell you what I know. With respect to what I think is the Inspector General's audit dealing with electronic records management, it is my understanding that we've not yet received a final report from them. Our office will certainly carefully review it, and I look forward to seeing whatever recommendations come from that process. With respect to FOIA training, it is my understanding, though the FOIA training is generally administered through a different office at the agency, that we have committed to you and others to do agency-wide FOIA training by the end of this year. I have not heard that we are on any other schedule other than that, but I don't have any further information to provide you at this point in time.
Okay, and what about your personal commitment to these exercises?
I am absolutely, Senator Vitter, committed to ensuring that folks in the agency are well-trained, timely trained on FOIA and any other matters of legal concern. I will, of course, take our responsibilities in the General Counsel's office, if confirmed, very seriously. And so I do think that we ought to pursue these sorts of transparency things that I think can enhance the interests of the United States.
And will the Office of General Counsel and you personally be directly involved in all of that?
Senator, I will be as involved as I can. I don't know that our office has a pivotal role in each of the items that you've mentioned, but I do think we do have a role. We will certainly provide advice and support both as needed, and I will make it a special effort on my own, if confirmed, to make sure to track and to look into those things.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have.